time. Figured I'd get the P6 and the SP404 Mark II acquainted with each other a little bit. And currently running the P6 through five Chase Bliss pedals. Trying to see about maybe doing like a drum kit. So basically, this is all, this particular drum kit, where did it come from? I forget. Might have been, I don't think it came off of the Triton. Let's turn off some of the effects, see if I can remember. Might have been the QY70. I have to go back and look, I guess. But yeah, let's punish some of these samples and see. I kind of like this kick. Maybe it's a little much. Just trying to use generation loss. See if there's a model I like. There's a lot of automation going on, so let's just do this. All right. Snare. Clap. Try some more high end. I'm just using Onward right now. That's a little glitchy, but we'll do it. It's kind of fun. Mess with the sustain. Not feeling this one. It's not working for me. Oh, I know what the difference too is. Let's record that back in. We'll delete it. I've got to remember, use the isolator, get the volume up. There we go. That might help. Good. Gate on. Let's just record a little something. Where am I? Maybe 90 is fine. So, probably some hat time. Right. Let's get these off of the bus. Kind of like that. Not that. That was the wrong one. It was kind of cool, but that might be the clap. Let's it's a little low, and we could resample it through Isolator again, or let's go normalize it. Start and end. We'll normalize it. It's going to be super loud now. So now we need to go volume down. Let's go about, try 70 first. Yeah, like around 20 maybe. Get that out of there as well. Let's see what else we got. Probably just going through too many effects right now. I don't know. Let's try and record it into the looper. Oh, shift, no, mark, just mark. And 90 BPM. Let's go 2 bars. Not quite what I wanted. Let's stop that. Delete. I need to actually go routing ext in. Record. Oh. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Bobby? Whoops. Got a couple extra hits in there. Do we leave it? Maybe. All right. Let's copy this out. Or do I start over? We'll do it again. All right, now we'll copy that out. All right, that gets us the loop. We can stop this from playing and get out of looper for a second. Let's select this, gate off, loop on. Play it. Now, what else do we need for some sounds? Get the OP1 going, maybe? I'm just chilling out. Figured I'd try and goof around, record some stuff into the 404 Mark II, kind of see where we go. Kind of just grabbing some samples and, I don't know, grab some different instruments. We'll see where we go. And if you hate something, feel free to let me know. Happy to give something else a try. Let's actually go 4 measures. Oh, absolutely. This is the P6. What would you like me to compare it to? Or do you want me to turn it on? It's compared to the SP404 Mark II, about a third of the size. Maybe close to half the thickness, but it's oh, it's quite nice. Little tiny thing, easy to throw in a bag and work on. All right. I could try. It's 6. Oh, he is 6. Well, a P6 for a 6-year-old. What is he like doing for music? Anything? All right. Let's see if I can do this halfway decent. Because we'll want to stop recording and then start this playing at the same time. All right, so I just stopped that, hopefully reasonably in time. Started the new loop, and we can now delete the loop we've got there. Let's take that out as well. I have not caught up on anything going. I know there's a new singer for Linkin Park, but I haven't heard anything. Maybe like a couple of clips. Is it any good? Or are you required to say, of course, that I believe it's a she, right? Is the new singer any good? Too much. Let's give scatter a try first. Nah. Slicer. Almost tremolo. Let's see what we can do. I feel like this is probably 2 bars. Wait. It did not record. Gotta remember, it does not like to record through the effects. Is that because I needed to... I want that out. All right, I will check out the 2 new Linkin Park songs. And now I need to think about how I want to go about this. I really want this to be on looper mode and recording the effects out. So I'm going to go do this. And right, we're getting the effect because we're here. Need to resample, but we can't resample while we're playing the pattern. This is where I always get in the, like, this is slightly frustrating because I know what I wanted to do for live, but I also don't want to buy a second SP404 Mark II to be able to do this kind of stuff. But we'll get it. Oh, actually, I should have set this to 2 measures and then see if it records everything correctly. Let's try again. So I have a whole bunch of Chase Bliss pedals. I've got 5 of them hooked up off to the side over here, and then I just basically used a patch bay to patch in the P6, and also, well, I mean, I was using the same cable, so the OP1 field is going through them as well. So just kind of turning on and off different effects and just kind of seeing what sounds good. All right, pattern. Let's go copy this over. I'm also going to need to switch the play mode of these. Gate off, loop. Actually, no, we don't want loop on, gate. Yes, we want the flashing fancy gate mode. Because that way we can keep re-triggering them and have it work out correctly. All right, shift gate. Okay, I got all these moved over. Back to pattern, record. Press pad to start. See if it works. I don't have the EXT source on dry. Maybe I do actually. Good point. I will check. So if we exit out here, remain EXT protected. Let's get out of here. I'm doing something wrong. Remain EXT. Okay. EXT source, remain. EXT is on bus 2. Why am I'm losing my mind. I'm doing this wrong. Remain, there we go. Okay, just switched it to dry. I don't know what it was on, so let's go EXT bus -2. Did I lock something and wasn't paying attention? All right, I will give that a try. JNJ SKI News, SL Canoe. I don't know, but I'm not going to pronounce that. Slick New. You can tell me how you'd like me to pronounce your name. I will. Yeah. The I wasn't even thinking because I was doing some videos earlier. I usually have EXT source set to bus 1, and there we go. Now it's on bus 1. I probably recorded something earlier and wasn't remembering that I had put it on dry. So anyway, thank you for the reminder. I do not remember everything, and when you're trying to do some of this stuff, it's easy to forget what the heck you were doing. All right, so I think this is working all right. No, it's not that. Isolator. Let's go do the slicer again, or scatter. We'll do slicer on over here. See if we can record it in. Maybe too much. Give it a try though. Go for 4 bars. All right, we're gonna delete that because I was trying to time it. Did tear up our recording again? Must have something in the buffer. To these? Is it because I have this to 4 measures? Okay, I gotta watch this. We're getting it playing. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Alright. TXT in, looper. Should... is playing here. It's empty. Oh, because I turned auto trigger off. Well, that will do it to me. Gotta pay attention. All right. I'm not sure I care for that. Let's see. And it does, see, when you're copying it out, it does do that like a glitch on some of those for a second. Maybe it's okay. Now we're doubling up effects, so let's stop that. Pattern. So we'll leave it on gate gate off, loop on for now. Let's turn scatter off. A lot of saturation. that's going through lossy and generation loss now, which is kind of hammering the sound. Gotta delete it. There we go. Nah. That was not quite what I wanted. One stopped playing. That's weird. I have to look at the length of it. I'll copy it out. Alright, you can't do the record trick, or the hold enter down to select the pad trick to not trigger while you're out. It's almost where I want it to be for a process, but not quite there. Like I can copy these live while it's playing and switch between them. Hey, Paula's the web gnome. How you doing, man? I'm pretty good. Just trying to go through and I don't know, use the looper and kind of see where I ended up or end up. Mixing the looper with patterns. Alright, that one's that. Take that out. I think I gotta... Oh, I don't want that on. See, I think I have a piano here. Maybe I should have made that 2 bars. Alright, we'll copy it out. Hopefully let it... I think what might be happening, where it's kind of losing some of them, is this right... Seems like it's... Or when you do the copy from here, it might be getting out of sync. I don't know. can't do some of the stuff that I want to do while you're in this mode. All right, so I'm gonna have to hit record and the pad at the same time. Delete that. Then we gotta switch. Here's the thing: it's not gonna re-trigger. Need to get into record. Wait for it to go through. This is hokey. I don't make anything that good either. I just goof around and mostly see what works and doesn't work, and throw stuff away if it sounds terrible. That's a lot of feedback. Let's see. Oh, no. Exit out. Keep the pattern going. Hit mark. Record wait. I have a 990. What's the I don't have. Do I? What's the 990 that I have? And you've got the DT77, 770. You'll have to tell me what the 990 is. It's not coming to me, although it's probably staring right in front of me. Oh, headphones. These are not, they're not 990s. I got the 770 Pros. Sorry. That's why I was like, I don't think I have anything that's a 990. I like the DT770s. I've been using them for 25 years. This is my 5th-ish pair. I actually have my 4th pair is over on the Triton Studio. My daughter uses it to practice piano, and it is like it's at least 10 years old. The cups are starting to fall apart. I should probably buy some new ones, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. All right, so what we want to do, remain this off, hit record. Didn't hit it? Oh, because it's on gate mode. That's on the wrong. It's not on like that one-shot gate mode. Okay, there we go. Well, that's cool. What kind of MIDI stuff did you do that you were making? Yeah, hearing loss is no fun. My daughter says I'm going deaf because she'll say stuff I feel like under her breath, and I'll ask her, what'd you just say? But she sometimes doesn't like to say a second time. Well, that's cool, man. "20 years ago" is still cool. What do you do now? Well, that's tough. Definitely take care of yourself, man. Hope you're doing all right. What AI stuff are you playing around with? SP404s. I like them. I will say I'm much more of an MPC head. So, I mean, I know I got the MPCs currently buried under the OP1 and P6 and stuff, but I don't know, I usually, if I'm making something, especially if I want it to be very complex, I will go reach for the MPC. As I said, been using them for years. Got into the SP, it jumped into the SP pond about 5 or 6 years ago. Somebody had said, hey, you should pick up a 303. And I got that and loved it. I just thought it was such a great box. It's like very simple, but really great. You can do a ton of stuff with it. Ended up getting the 202 and just fell in love with the pitch shifting, but there's not a whole lot else to it besides the pitch shifter and being able to do the filter. I'm assuming he just was saying SP404s as in plural. I do actually have a SP404 and I've got an SX as well. I use them for reference for how stuff works on the SP404 Mark II. But I mean, given how much you can do with an SP404 Mark II, and that they're brand new, they tend to have warranty if you get it new, still in supply, so you can get parts for it and stuff. I usually would say or suggest to people go get the SP404 Mark II. But I mean, if you get a great deal on a old 404, they are pretty fun. But just be prepared that you might have to maintain it. You might have to take the pads off, and they have a metallic coating on the bottom that is what does the connection between the pads on the old style ones to like on a circuit board. You might have to get like some silver paint. You have to get like the right kind of conductive stuff. But I mean, I've had to go back through and fix the 202 and 303 a few times, but it just depends on if you kind of like that sound or not. But I don't know, is that what you were looking for, Gavin? Like, does that help you out? I hope. Hope it does. I don't know, it's like weird noise coming out of the mood. I basically just, when I was playing something on the OP1, I just tapped the record sample button on the mood, and I just kept pitching it till I liked it. So 12 pads is a little weird. I mean, I did love the MPC 500, but 12 pads, it's different. You gotta get used to it, I guess. All right, let's get this going. Oop. Main, tap gate, get back into record mode. I missed it. Missed the 1-1. What did I do wrong? Didn't have gate on. The thing that you will find is the MPC-1 only has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, and because of that, you can't create an FX loop with the SP404 Mark II. So if you're going to go for an MPC, I would personally, and you want to use the SP404 Mark II as a effect and sampler and all that stuff, I would really suggest, even if you're like on the fence on it, I would suggest getting an MPC Live. Even if it's like, I get the Mark II MPC Live, but if you get the MPC Live, it's got 6 outputs and 2 inputs. So you can take your like 3 and 4 bus, output it to the SP404 Mark II, and then have your SP404 Mark II go back into the MPC. It is awesome for 2 reasons. One, because you can just dump samples out over to the SP404 Mark II. You can send it over and run effects through it, just have it real time come back in. And you still have your USB-C input, and you've got the mic and guitar input on the front. So you can do some like really cool, like you can kind of use the SP404 Mark II almost like a mixer. I feel like I just lost the left channel. Might have to replace some of these cables here. So yeah, I don't know, Gavin, if that helps at all, but otherwise, if you want to do the same thing with an MPC-1, you'll then need to get a USB audio device that is compatible with the MPC-1 so that you can then get extra inputs and outputs to be able to do like that FX loop kind of stuff. If you just want the SP404 Mark II going into the MPC-1, or you want the MPC-1 just going into the SP404 Mark II, and that's it, then you don't have to worry about that. You can just be cool with the inputs and outputs that you have. But if you want to do like FX loop stuff and be able to pass things quickly between the two, you'll more than likely really want the MPC Live. I'd say the exit price has fallen dramatically as well, but I think you can get the MPC Live. A lot of people are selling it for like $400-ish on Reverb, and you're probably going to pay a little bit more for an MPC-1. The only thing that you'd miss out on the MPC Live is you don't have the CV outputs. You don't have the speaker. The buttons on it are a little bit different. And you probably have an old battery, so it might need to be replaced at some point if you're wanting to use it portably for the battery. But I don't know, that's just my advice for it. Yeah, I mean, like the Koala sampler is also super fun to pair with this stuff. I have been fighting with it a little bit. The SP404 Mark II, there's a couple behaviors that are a little inconsistent that I don't care for. But I mean, Koala is absolutely a great little thing to have in your pocket. So, yeah, no problem, man. Like, I mean, I just have I got way too much gear is probably part of my problem. But, and I say this after I've already gotten rid of 2/3 of what I used to have. Have picked up a few more things though. I was this close to checking out the Ableton Move, but I think it overlaps too much with other stuff I've got, so I've decided to kind of let it go. I don't know where else I'm going with any of this stuff. Let's see kind of weirdness we can get out of Mood and some other stuff here still. Am I done using the OP1 sideways? Is also a good question. I want to get like a nice reverse mode C, like... Let's bring back in the drums, because I want to do a tap tempo on reverse mode C. Just to get the tempo close. Let's see. So we can start actually getting some good reversals. Trying to dial in the... It's on envelope right now. Let's go back to run. There we go. All right, let's go back in. Oh, I had too much stuff in the buffer, so that's not going to work. Not sure if I like that or not, but exit everything out and maybe it was still too much coming through, or I got a little too carried away. Try a big... I think it's gonna be better with just some pluckiness. Reverse mode C is now off. I don't think it's quite doing what I want. We need isolator on. Oh, we have isolator 2 times. We don't want that. I almost wonder if I needed to overdub back over. Because it's like when it gets to that tail, that's where I like it, I think. But can we do resample and have it just to keep overdubbing? Nope. So maybe it's record and then turn resample. We'll see. Okay. I don't think I knew that you could go from record wait into overdub, so good to know. Ugh. Is it that it stop? Maybe it just whacks out the pattern when you copy. I think the volume's all messed up on everything now. Oh. Gotta do the one-shot mode. I feel like something's getting messed up with the levels, but what am I gonna do? Something's wrong with 5. Oh, it's because it's got loop mode. We'd have put it to gate mode. or the enter gate mode. That should fix that. Because what it was doing before is if you have it on loop mode, every time it goes through the pattern, the trigger will turn on the loop, and then the second trigger turns it off. So you gotta finesse it. Besides, I guess, bringing in the other stuff, to get everything running, I'd probably, at this point, just start playing some of this stuff. Oh, gotta get out. Gotta work on the mix. Anyway, probably thinking I'm done streaming for the rest of the evening. Gonna go grab something for dinner, see if my daughters wants anything, and yeah, go take care of family stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep having fun, keep making music. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.